This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Mike.
In a minute, we'll be finished.
What song is that? You didn't switch songs?
No. Ooh, In a minute.
No.
We'll
Oh,
be finished.
the remix.
Oh, is it?
The
love I have right next to you.
But ain't one part of the song he said we're gonna be done with the sex in just a minute. In a minute.
I feel like kind of, but was there like a remix that they added? I kind of think so.
Yeah.
Why would he be saying in a minute we'll be finished?
They bought stroked all night long.
But I don't want no 1 minute man. Oh, they
No, they didn't. They
whole
went long.
4-minute
So
song.
now it's
He's
Like,
saying in a minute.
in a minute. Like, hold
Like,
on.
hold
Wait,
on.
was it like an ad lib in a minute?
No, it was another verse.
We'll be finished.
Like in a minute.
He was
I've
saying, I
never
thought that was
heard
a
that verse.
like the ad lib. In a minute, where everybody was saying we'll be finished.
And then
Yeah.
that was a verse.
Or something. Like they kept saying it, I thought.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
it was a verse. I thought.
no.
I'm finna look
I
at
thought it was like
I can't determine if that would turn me on or not for a man to say that. Is that kind of sexy or not?
And it's
like if you ready to tap out, but he like, hold on.
In a minute we'll be finished.
in a minute.
I guess.
In a minute. Yeah. He was like, in a
Uh-huh.
minute. It was Sean. Because Sean be blowing. In a minute. We'll be finished.
Is he cute?
He only said it one
Sean.
time.
Who is Sean? Yeah.
Or
Sean
did he
is
keep
the
saying
skinny
it?
one. I used to think
Skinny one.
Did he say it a couple of times? So
I like the skinny one. I like the one who dated Brandy. Cause y'all know I like a
Wayne.
big
That's
boy.
Wayne.
You know I
Wayne.
like a big boy.
you know his kids got a group.
what?
They
Shut
sound like
the
him?
front door.
They sound good. I think it's a girl. Well, I know he
Is
has a
that the one
daughter
who
that can
recently
sing.
lost
They
his
all
mom?
can sing. Is it Wanye or something like that?
Wanye
or something? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's your favorite Boyz II Men song? Mine is probably Please Don't Go.
That's
And,
a good one. I always just
Let It
instantly
Snow.
think of Let It Snow. Girl,
Let
I
It
used to
Snow.
love
And
Let
Bended
It
Knee.
Snow. Oh my gosh.
I like
Let It
Please Don't
Snow
Go.
and
We
Bended
are
Knee.
here.
Yeah.
Temptation.
What's the one where Dwayne Martin was in a video and he was hooking up her alarm system? Y'all know which one I'm talking about? Which one is that?
I don't know.
I don't
remember none of their
know.
videos.
You
Yeah, I
don't remember
don't
them
know
standing
either.
on
I just
we
remember
don't
Let
even
It Snow.
talk on the beach, the white sands.
Yeah, I remember
We
that.
don't even know where we are.
You about
Yeah, they on the beach. I'm in sand. Yeah.
Okay, what song is that?
Just don't
Don't
know.
how to
Let's
go
go
back.
and
Water
see the
run,
waters.
water runs dry.
Oh, Water Runs Dry.
Yeah.
That song. Okay. Damn, they got some hits.
They
They
sure
do.
They can sing
do.
that little tail song.
Okay, boys.
Y'all
to
need to look
men.
up his kids. They
I'm gonna
sing
look up
pretty good.
Wanye. I'm gonna look at his kids.
Pretty good. Not
No,
like
they
they
sang. They had.
Okay.
I think Mary J. Blige just signed the boys.
She
or-
producing now?
She
With her
just signed
bad
them.
self.
Uh-huh.
She bad. You don't
Girl,
like
I
that?
like Mary
What
J.
is that? Okay,
Blige.
we no.
What are you
No,
saying? What you
okay,
don't like
yes,
about
we
her?
need
You
to
don't
put
think-
this on the table because you
I
like
think she's
Keisha
had
Cole.
some bad moments
not
vocally on stage or whatever that I've heard of where people was like, she didn't sound that good live. But I
How
heard her a
dare
couple
you?
of times and she sounded good and was performing, doing her little thing.
What is your beef with Mary J? She's the queen
Queen of what?
of R&B. What is your
I
problem
think
with?
Vesta's the queen of R&B.
Oh, you know what? We're
Vesta.
not even gonna go there.
Or Lisa Fisher.
Who is Lisa Fisher? Being around the world.
I ease the pain.
No, that's
Okay.
Lisa. What's
Well,
being
no,
around the
no.
world?
That's her
and-
name
Oh,
was
that's
Lisa
Lisa
Stansfield.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And that was
I
my
don't
jam.
have beef with Mary, but I feel like Mary was it for me with what's the 411? Share My World, my life.
Sure, My World was everything.
Yeah.
That's the song I was trying to think of when we were singing it. Share my
Yeah.
world. That
Like
was
those
the
three,
jam.
those-
Are you
three?
trying to say that was her peak?
Yeah.
No, Mamela Pamela.
When did she peak? No drama.
You don't like the one where she with Drake, just
Hell
fine,
no.
fine.
No.
I like that. I like
No.
that.
Y'all just like Mary.
Yeah,
I
do.
am a Mary J. Blige.
I
Please
like
understand
Mary.
I
I
am a
can do
Mary J.
Mary all
Blige
day.
fan. And if you're not, we got problems.
I like Mary. Like I think she's come through a lot of things. I like Mary.
She is bad all around. I'm talking about the boots, the bundles,
are we talking about
the music, the
y'all-
Are you
style.
saying vocally? You don't like her vocals or just her?
But you like Keisha Cole? Make it make sense.
Okay, here's the deal. I just feel like when she was with KC, we got better songs.
You just
I
like
think
Jodeci.
after KC too.
Yes, I
think
agree.
when she was hurt or whatever, I think she was putting out some dope lyrics.
But I guess I don't want her to be hurt.
Yeah, I'm
No, I'm
looking
just
at you, baby.
saying.
You giving Halle Berry Catwoman in this suit. I love it. Ain't it bad?
she be playing.
Baby,
Yeah.
You did that tight.
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt.
Yeah,
Who was the
mine.
best Catwoman of y'all?
Eartha Kitt.
Did she play Catwoman?
Yeah, Eartha Kitt. What was the white
Wait, she
woman?
played
Michelle
Catwoman
Pfeiffer.
in
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Batman.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Eartha Kitt did in Batman. She played that.
She played Catwoman.
I don't remember.
Yeah, she was like. Brrr.
She played
But
the
she's
show. She
always
was the
did
Batman
that.
show
Yeah.
in the '60s. She was Catwoman.
Oh, okay.
Not
Back in the
anymore.
day. Okay.
Maybe I'm
Right.
thinking about Boomerang. She was like, Mark.
Yeah, she always. Yeah.
Y'all know, fun fact about Eartha Kitt, they never figured out her real age. Nobody knows what her real age was.
Really?
Even if you Google her and she's on Wikipedia, they do not know her age. She never let nobody find out what her real age
Well,
was.
she's just up there.
That's what's up. Is she still living?
Well,
No,
she was
she-
just
Oh,
up
okay,
there.
I was
Like
gonna say,
you could
she
tell she
was.
was
Which
up
was
there.
sad because they said she had a very hard life.
She did.
Yeah, they said
Was
she
she a prostitute or her mama? Somebody.
I didn't know they was prostitutes.
Okay, let me quit. Let me.
Santa baby.
I thought
what the
somebody
song
was
is
Mm.
Santa
I ain't
baby.
mad at her. I loved Eartha Kitt.
Yeah,
Girl, you
I
loved
misunderstood.
everybody. I think you just be saying that.
I do love everybody.
I love
I don't love Keisha Cole over Mary J. Blige.
Do you love Keisha Cole?
Who?
Do you love Keisha Cole?
Her new number. Who this?
You like Ashanti?
Hi.
Uh-uh.
What's wrong with Ashanti?
You know what? They on this wave right now with Ashanti and Nelly, and I
With Nelly,
love them as
yeah.
a couple.
Mhm.
I realized Ashanti had some hits when she was going through the baby.
She had some bops.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She had some bops.
That's what
I
I'm trying to
mean-
say. I like her bops.
Who? Keisha Cole bops?
No, Ashanti. I like.
So
Keisha
you
Cole.
think you like Ashanti more than Mary J. Blige,
No.
though? Okay.
Mary J. Blige just is not the best singer to me.
Who do you think is the best? Who's the queen?
Marsha Ambrosius. is
Marsha
second.
Ambrosius,
Yeah,
bad, but
she's-
better than me. But
she's-
hit wise, Mary J. Blige is like
Hit. Well, first off, Mary don't write her songs. Marsha writes her songs, so all those hits are really Marsha's hits. And Marsha can blow.
Marsha don't write all her songs though, cause she done did a few, like a couple of remakes.
Like
True.
Butterflies.
A couple, yeah, that.
But I'm just
and a
saying, like
couple-
her hits. Like
Mhm.
I should have cheated on you to the basketball
her
player.
yodeling.
Mhm.
I love Marsha.
I like
love-
Marsha Ambrosius
love
too.
you.
she do that. She do that. I love Marsha.
I
though.
like Marsha Ambrosius
Yeah.
too.
I like Floetry though.
Floetry,
Floetry
when they was
hard.
together,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Why
Floetry
you
was
gotta
hard.
be here
Yeah.
Yeah.
beside me, inside of me,
Mm-mm.
wanting me?
You see how unstable that sounds?
Okay.
Hi.
We
We need to
y'all.
say hi to our hello everyone.
Hey,
We started
what's going
differently,
on?
but welcome back to
welcome
Forbidden
back.
Rubbish.
FBR.
Welcome back. You ain't gonna do nut bush. You know the audience loved it.
They've been waiting on it.
Yeah, well, they've
You
been
ain't
waiting
gave
on a
it
nut
someone
bush.
for it.
Come on,
Yeah.
Tisha.
It's
Look,
been a
You
good.
got one nut bush.
I
in
don't
you.
have. Y'all, I'm tapped out.
You don't
on
got it
Let me
today?
see. No, won't somebody please?
You got a nut
Uh-uh.
bush
Tell
in
me
you.
what's wrong. You just a fool. That was her first hit. You know she.
You trying to work your way up to
Are
it.
you walking your way to a nut bush?
Let me see. I'll do it in a minute. Y'all can't think about it.
You just
They
gotta
really
do
want to
it.
see Nutbush?
Yes.
They do. Yeah. Y'all don't give the
Yeah,
people
give
what
people
they
what they
want.
want.
Let me see.
Say it with your chest.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
Nutbush.
Yes.
Okay.
There you have it.
Of course, another words I wrote it.
I wrote it. I still ain't saw it. Y'all, for
you heard it. Go
everybody.
see
Girl,
that
you
movie.
need to take
You
a
need to go see
weekend
it.
and see.
I'm looking forward to the new
Yeah.
Bad Boys movie, so I gotta go see
Okay,
it.
Are
I'm
you?
done. I would not be going to go see
Yeah,
Martin like
me
that.
neither.
I'm not going to go see Martin.
But y'all
like
would
that.
have went to an R. Kelly concert, but y'all don't want to see Bad Boys?
No, I said I don't
I
want to
ain't-
see Martin like that. He's not.
No,
the same.
now I
Oh,
like
he not?
Martin. I still like Martin. I do.
Something
Like
happened
you
to
going to the
Martin.
movie theater?
I'm going when it come out.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Martin is not the
I
same.
catch it. I catch it when it come out.
Exactly, because you know Martin not the same.
What you mean he not the same? Like heck of funny?
No, he's not funny no more. He had a stroke. I don't know if it's when he ran
Oh,
down
he
the
had a
street
stroke?
saying
He
that
had
the
a
people
stroke?
were trying to kill him or something.
Yeah,
But
he had a stroke though.
yeah, he had a stroke, I think.
Oh, that's
He's
horrible.
just slow. He just not.
Did
I
you
don't know.
say
He went through a
slow?
lot. I think he
Yeah.
went through a lot when they was chasing him.
That's
Because
what
I
I'm
think they was
saying.
really after him. And
Wait, who was chasing him?
you don't remember when
Yeah.
they was saying he was running down the street.
Saying
Did he
they
have a
trying to
gun
kill
or
me.
something? Saying that they was trying to kill him and stuff. They say he kind of went crazy or whatever. And he did
I
a
don't
whole
remember that.
comedy show. Now I did go to the movies to see that comedy show after he came.
They said they booed him.
No, baby. He did really good after that. And he was talking about how they was talking about he was
you talking
crazy.
about he was still young then. I'm
Yeah.
saying recently, this last
Oh, they
conversation,
recently
they
Oh,
were
they
booing
booed
him, and they
him?
was like, "Hey," he was like, "Hey, y'all, stop booing me! Don't do me like that. I'm Marty Ma." And it's like, nobody's
That girl
loyal.
say, "Marty,
That girl say that girl say these hoes ain't loyal.
I'm Marty Ma. It's like, no, sir.
So is that when you stop liking them because they booed him? or-
I still love Martin. That's why it hurts me to see him
I
like
gotta
that.
just I
Like,
still look at
Yeah,
the
I love
yeah
Martin.
I still like Martin.
Yeah.
I still love Martin.
Martin.
Like Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Yeah.
House Up. Blind with a
Yes.
stinky breath. I love him. But here lately, I just be like, ooh.
I haven't seen him on
It hurts
nothing
to
though.
watch him.
Me
I
neither.
haven't seen him
I
on
ain't
anything.
nothing.
Go
I
watch
know.
him on something happened. Y'all, we have a new sponsor.
Yay.
Yay.
Woo.
And
Let me
R&R
say-
Soul Food.
So you go to church.
Y'all, we have a new sponsor.
We running that back.
Okay, let's just start off. God dang. Okay.
Okay, let's
Take
go.
that part out too, Mason.
Okay.
We're
Okay,
starting
here we go.
now.
Okay, y'all, before we go any further with this episode, I just want to say we have a new sponsor.
Shout out.
Yay. R&R Soul Food,
Yes.
located in 3329 Altamesa Boulevard in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yes.
And you can also catch R&R Soul Food on DoorDash, Grubhub, and Beyond the Menu. And food feeds the soul when it's cooked with love.
Yes, I
Is that her
agree.
motto?
Yeah.
I
I
like it.
agree. I love
And she
it.
does soul food, and I've ate there a couple of times or a lot of times.
What
and
did
it's
you have?
excellent.
Yeah.
Oxtails.
Girl. Oh, I
Um,
love some good
Her
oxtails.
oxtails is good. The catfish is good. I
Mm.
want to say it's in-house tartar sauce. I feel like, which
I
is a
love
big
some
plus
homemade
these days.
tartar sauce.
I know
Um,
she's sweet. She's a kind
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
mhm. She's
I
from
mean-
Cali, and she came.
Oh,
here
is she from
course.
California?
Of
What
course.
part?
Yep.
Did she?
Probably the Bay.
San Diego,
San
Sacramento.
Diego,
I don't know.
okay.
She in there
Okay.
somewhere. Yeah. Mhm.
Go
So-
support her.
Yeah.
Support Black
Yes.
businesses.
So
Yeah.
thank you.
Excuse me.
Renelle
Thank you.
And thank you
R&R
for
Soul
sponsoring
Food.
us.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
And we are always looking for more sponsors. If you guys want to
Yes.
sponsor us,
Absolutely.
you know how to get in touch with us. We would love to be sponsored by you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And she has these things called soul food egg rolls. Those are
Now
good
that
too.
do sound good.
Mm.
So it's like soul food and egg roll.
Right.
That sounds
That
good.
does sound good.
So what do we have, ladies?
What do we have? Are we jumping straight into it, or do we
Yeah,
have?
jumping right on into it
Okay,
today.
our first topic for today.
Where are we at?
Where are we?
The first
Take this out, too.
topic. Let's see. I think the first one is
I take some of mine out too.
mermaids and
Wait.
sirens.
Oh, is it? Okay, we
Mhm.
on that. Okay.
Mermaids and sirens.
Mhm.
Males. Okay.
So
Do
y'all
we? Okay, go ahead.
go ahead? Do y'all believe that those mermaids and sirens exist? Yay or nay?
I believe.
Why do you believe? What makes girl? I'm not doing you a some in this microphone.
I don't
You
know
got me
why.
questioning
It
mine. Let me leave my
does
mic
that.
alone, cause
It does. That one does.
that
It's
one.
leaning on something, Mason.
You got to put it up against the.
There we go. Hello. I hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I believe. I believe, but okay. So I believe that it's I believe mermaid was the name they created to soften the blow,
Mm-hmm.
but I think they're sirens.
Okay.
But isn't like one male and the other one female? Like isn't like mermaids the male and sirens the female? That's what I heard. That it's supposed to be
So-
opposite sex.
Well, like, so they have a whole movie called Sirens or whatever, and it's I think it was on Netflix, and it was about a female siren.
That's what I
And she
thought,
was,
that they
like,
were
very-
females, and then the mermaids were males. That's
Oh,
what.
okay. And she was real aggressive, like,
Yeah.
yeah. But when I Googled it, so it's basically said that back in the day, sirens was like they had bird-like features
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mhm.
And so I don't know. I guess just over time they changed the narrative or whatever. I don't know.
What do you mean bird-like features?
Let
Features.
me find it.
Like wings,
Mhm.
because somebody
Oh,
referenced
makes
when
sense.
when I researched it, because I had to look it up because this is out of my When I looked it up, somebody was like, "Oh yeah, they were back in the Bible in Ezekiel 1:5." So it said that we're a lot like the cherubim angels with the multiple wings and the claw-like feet and the stuff. Is that what
Not
you're talking
pretty.
about, like the bird?
So it says Greek mythology describes sirens with having a head of a woman but lower body of a bird. So they said it shifts based on your culture. Different cultures, you know. So, but yeah, so I really couldn't find anything about sirens as being a mermaid when I was looking at it. Most of the stuff was coming up about
I think
like
that's
the
because it's
three-
supposed to be the female version.
Okay.
Like the mermaid is really supposed to be the man, which is why I think they started the like merman,
Mhm.
and the siren is supposed to be the female because the sirens are supposed to represent like lust and temptation.
Mhm.
And I think that's probably why you couldn't associate them together, because they're kind of probably opposites. I don't know. What you got? What you got?
I think that their sirens are all women,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna go back to my favorite book,
Mhm.
Enoch, chapter 1.
Mhm.
No, chapter 19, where he talks about the fallen angels when they slept with the women, when they came down and slept with women.
Mhm.
When the flood came, God cursed those women. This is in the book of Enoch, and made them sirens.
Okay.
So, which would make sense for me because because the flood, there was still the water and they
Right.
were there. And so I think that every religion or every culture associates them something
may be
different. Like in
different
the
in every
Haiti,
culture.
like Haitians, they talk about them a lot. They may
Mhm.
call them like a waterman, a water woman, or a siren. Because I was looking at a bunch of TikTok videos just trying to get an understanding of certain people.
Right.
But then they call it Marine Kingdom too, to where it's like they're tapping into the spirits of these things to get power, and they're going there and feeding them or whatever. And that's okay. I'm going too far.
No,
But I think that's where you see a lot of these singers going to the water to perform, or going like Beyonce's always in the water now in a video. I think she's tapping into a serene spirit. But they call her like Orsha or your
Orisha.
yeah.
Orisha or
But I
something.
think that's really just a water
a
for-
water
for
god
her,
or
a
goddess
water
or some-
spirit, or
okay, God.
because they.
For her.
And then I went back and watched this Drunken Love video, and I was like, she was tapping into serene spirit, because it's like when I was listening to the serene songs that they be like, oh,
That sound.
and I remember when
To lure you in.
to
Yeah,
lure
to
you
lure
in.
you
And I
in,
remember
yeah.
when Drunken Love first came out, you was like, I don't listen to that song because of the
It's got
beginning.
stuck in my
the
head.
chanting was,
Got
and I
stuck
was
over
like,
my- over
that
my
is so
head.
true, because Beyonce's her tone has changed. Like the way she sings has changed. It's like she's
like she's trying.
it sounds really good now, but it's
Yeah, but it's
something
definitely
different.
not Destiny's Child. Beyonce.
Right, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
and
It's
they were
definitely
saying that she
seductive
was
and
doing
luring.
some type of like, it's like, and then when I saw the video, she at the water, she's wet, and I was like,
And
wait,
she starts with that.
she,
Yeah.
and then you got SZA. She's always on the water. And then when I
Mm.
went and researched her, she was like, she spoke to the water to get some of these songs. And I gotta find that quote.
Yeah.
But she really was in the water. And then I'm just like, they said
They
it's like
tapping into trying to tap into
right. But when you listen to SZA, even she sounds kind of like, I got that 3, 4, 5.
You sound good.
like she's
singing.
trying to.
Yeah, it's like that tone. It's like when I can't lose. I sound good.
Yeah, sing.
Okay.
When
Snooze. But
Did y'all hear that they are like associated with like shipwrecks and floods and stuff like to
Yes.
manipulate the
What
water,
are
researching
associated?
like the sirens are like they're
Oh,
associated with like having manipulated.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't believe in them, but yeah.
I found that a lot of men. I found this one guy. It was a blog, and he was typing on the blog to the guy. The guy was talking about the Starbucks logo or whatever.
Mhm.
And the guy was saying, I don't know how true it is, but he was saying there's a lot of guys that were coming in, commenting, saying that I experienced something out there, and I haven't loved my wife since. Like they can
Oh, like
attach to you
something.
spiritually to where it's
Wow.
Oh,
almost like
wow.
you don't feel it's a separation between you and your wife.
Maybe I need to go
Yeah.
to the
Which
water.
Like
with
a spiritual
a spiritual
attachment, like
spouse that you have,
Oh.
and
Wow.
With when they go to the water with the siren.
with
So
they
are
side
they
because they've heard the
wanting to
siren.
go to the
They're wanting more of
It's
that.
like being
They're
they're
wanting
being
more of
called
that.
to
Right.
wow.
They're wanting more of that. But I'm just like, he put them in the water. If he put Leviathan in the water, if he put these other things in the water, and like we were saying the other day, there's different firmaments in the water. It could be stuff under there. We don't know, girl. That's a whole
Yeah, I
kingdom
know
up
what's
under
That's
there.
a whole
under there.
I
We
agree.
don't.
Yes,
We don't know
absolutely. I
what's
Yeah.
up
think
under
so.
there. And I think that movie, the Wakanda 2, I think they showed you.
Yeah.
When you think about where was the little blue people at? They was under that water
Yeah.
with all
Yeah,
that power.
all
Yeah.
that stuff.
That is very much so. That's the
Bikini Bottom.
who
You
better
like
love knowing that.
SpongeBob.
Who is it?
Well,
Girl,
they say
Miss Fleur.
SpongeBob is basically telling you about the firmament. How what's
Really,
the,
Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about SpongeBob. You know how they live in Bikini
Yeah,
Bottom.
Bikini Bottom.
Oh,
Yeah.
they lived in water.
Yeah, they live. This based in
SpongeBob was
I never watched the
Yes.
episode. I did not
Yeah.
like that man. He scared me.
You don't like SpongeBob?
Everybody likes SpongeBob.
Girl, SpongeBob is freaking phenomenal.
You like it too?
I mean, I used to, but I haven't
That
watched
girl
it
said I
in a
grew
long
up.
time.
I don't care. I still like SpongeBob.
I mean, I can't
still
even
watch
recall like
I don't watch
nothing
TV, but if I
But
did, I would watch,
would watch
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
I am it's funny.
Yeah.
I love SpongeBob.
What's his little friend name?
Patrick,
No, the girl.
Sandy the squirrel.
Sandy. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I have the movies I have.
What you trying to say something?
I'm not saying.
Because you looking at my hair. Tell me, what's the friend's name?
What?
So you mean they was underwater?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Is that why he was a sponge to soak up
He
the
was a
water?
sponge.
No, he's just a sponge.
Just a sponge that you clean dishes with
Yes, he's a sponge.
under the water.
And his friend is a starfish. But that's a true animal. Ain't
Sandy lived in. Was it Sandy that lived in? Somebody lived in the bubble.
Sandy is the squirrel.
And so when she came out,
I'm
like she
done.
had to put her deal on.
Yeah,
when
so
she
she
went in
can-
the
yeah.
water
So-
or something.
If I wanted to watch this show, where would I find this?
why are we talking about Nickelodeon? But sorry. I'm sorry, y'all, to go down that rabbit hole.
Okay, the
That's
movies I
SpongeBob.
found that talked about a mermaid was Splash, Aquaman, Little Mermaid.
I was thinking about Aquaman because his mom came out the water and the daddy wanted more and more of her. So when you said that, that's what it put me in the mindset. Like he waited on the edge of like he waiting year after year for her to come back.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that's how Starbucks becomes so popular. I think that they probably did something
Tapped
with
into
that.
Well, you
something.
know
into
that their
something, 'cause that
symbol
stuff is
means
addictive.
alluring
Yeah.
and seductive
It's
Yeah.
is
addictive.
what
Yeah,
that
it is.
means.
And I'm gonna tell the true story about that Starbucks. I still do be backsliding with them. I try not to, but I will go to them. But
what
at
you mean?
one
You
point,
try not to drink Starbucks?
I try not to because at one point I was drinking them heavy, and I would
Yeah.
take the cups home, and this is that, and then I was having some crazy stuff happening. Yeah, and I was just
After
like
drinking the coffee.
just having the cups sitting around all the
Oh.
time.
I'm addicted to Starbucks too.
And
See,
then
I've
I looked
never
over there, and then I was like, "It's
kinda
that
did
cup," and I stopped for like a year and a half, and then one
you
day
went back?
after a year, I
No,
was
ma'am.
desperate, and then I went. But I try not to go to them
Yeah.
because I feel like they tapped into something with that. Because everybody taps into like.
Baby, I need my pumpkin loaf.
That's what I usually go for, like the different breads, or I will get a coffee sometimes, but I'm not a real big coffee drinker. So, but yeah,
Yeah, that's what I got. with them.
Aquaman. What other movies did you have?
Wakanda.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out that a lot of the Pentagon they budget these movies. So if the government is budgeting these movies, they might be trying to show us something.
they
Predictive
always
programming.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that the Pentagon budgets a lot of these movies.
Mhm.
Like they paying for them. So
Mhm.
yeah. But there's a part I found out that there's a part in the Gulf of Mexico where there's another lake that's under it, that everything that touches it die. So they were dropping animals. The scientists were putting animals in there, like octopuses and all that, to see what would happen, and they would all die.
This is in real life.
This is in real life. When I was
Say
researching,
that again. This was where at? Another
the
lake?
Gulf
where?
of Mexico,
Okay.
another lake, a
Inside
huge
the
lake
Gulf.
under the ocean.
Okay.
So when you that's why I was saying it's so much stuff up under there.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a whole kingdom down there.
Yeah.
And we probably not supposed to be
Tapping into it.
leave that alone. Because we don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, because they put an octopus down there, it died instantly. They put stuff, they were just dropping, and they all like, boom, dead.
Mm.
And it's like, it's
It make
real
you
life.
curious.
You can Google it.
You want to go?
No, I don't
You know
wanna
you
go.
like to push the envelope.
I don't want to go. I
And
believe
then
'em.
Ariel,
Ariel.
but there's a fallen angel named Ariel. So I found that ironic that
Mhm.
Okay.
Ariel was the fallen angel. I'm sorry. Ariel was the archangel that told Enoch about this. And then in the Little Mermaid movie, they named her Ariel. So I think that a lot of these directors be tapping into biblical stories to get their stories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm going on and on. I really found a lot out about these
agree.
sirens, though. I was
like
interested.
Yeah,
That is
interesting.
interesting.
So-
it is.
I don't know. So, what y'all think?
So
bottom
you
line,
believe in them?
I believe that they're. Oh yeah, I
And you
believe. I
did
believe.
too.
I believe they heavy.
Yeah, I believe that they're real.
I believe they real.
And I believe it's a lot of stuff out in that water.
Yeah.
I do.
They have this thing called gin. Did y'all come across the gin when researching?
Mm-mm. Are you saying with a G like
JINN?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They live in the water. I just think that around that time when the flood, again, like we say, girl, that stuff's so heavy. We don't know what's down there. Now I
Right.
be wondering, like, why did y'all take y'all little submarine boat down there, them little rich people?
What are they find?
What you go down there for?
what are
Remember
you-
they died?
They was
And I
trying to go see
think-
the remains of the Titanic.
The remains of the Titanic. Is that what they were trying to go see?
Girl, it ain't even that. Baby, you should have stayed up here with your
Do
family.
y'all think there's an ending to it? Like I feel
What
like
you mean?
to
Like
the
to?
ocean. Like, is there a bottom?
Oh no,
I don't think so neither.
I don't think there's a bottom.
think
I don't
so.
think there's a top to space, and I don't think there's
Yeah,
a bottom
I don't
to the
either.
ocean.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think if man tries to get to the bottom, it's gonna go deeper.
I think it's a portal down there. Did you say that a while ago?
Mhm.
I think it's some type of portal down there.
I think it's portals all over, even
do
in
too.
this realm.
Like
on Earth.
portals to where you can time travel. Do you believe in time
Yeah.
travel?
I don't know if you're gonna time travel, but I think you're going to go through something and end up somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like the movie Jumper? Where he
don't know if I saw
jumped
Jumper.
and then next thing you know he's in South Africa. Then he jump again and then he back in the classroom. Have you seen Jumper? That's a good movie.
I haven't seen Jumper.
It was a good movie.
Was it?
Mhm. Yeah,
Mhm.
What we got? Black History?
yeah. Go ahead, shoot. You want me to put on the? Or you want to do it now?
Wait a minute. Are we still okay, hold on. So what y'all done with
No, I
Mermaids?
think that was
I'm
it
done.
with the mermaids.
We can do
but,
Black History and go to the
oh,
next topic.
Okay.
Wait,
we
what
can.
time do we
What else?
end?
What
The
else?
other one
6:30.
was- Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go to Black History? I can put it
Yeah.
on for you.
Mhm. Yeah. I'm thinking.
Fine.
Did we rush past that, you think?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm done with that.
I told you how y'all get. I told y'all.
Here she go. Don't do that.
Wait a minute, Finch. I ain't even looked at the picture yet. What's wrong?
My story not
What's
going to
wrong?
be like y'all's story. It's not a happy story, but it is a happy
Oh.
story.
Okay.
Let me just look
A
straight,
mess.
cause
Don't do that.
no, I'm just trying to like
When I read the story, y'all gonna
face look
change y'all
like-
tune.
because y'all know. No, for me, sorry, it's not like that. Cause it's not about her. The eyes are a gateway to the soul for me. So I see a whole lot of stuff sometimes when
Yeah.
I look in people's eyes. So that's why I'm like, let me look away because I see too much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So my Black History person, y'all, it's not a story to where it's like she didn't invent nothing. But I just when I came across it.
What is this? Finch? What you say? This just your everyday show, average show.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. She didn't invent nothing, but
No, she had, so but it's still it touched me when I read
Yeah.
across
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah,
so this
of
is
course.
Virginia Christine Her name was Virginia Christine. Okay, she was 17-year-old. Okay, y'all. Why you?
Y'all taking my looks wrong.
I have to be 17 in this picture. What she 17? Okay. We gotta cut all this out because this lady done died.
No, we not. No, we not.
Christine.
We is not editing this. But I'm with some. I just didn't expect to hear 17, but that's,
Well,
I guess
she
she
do
went
got
through
an
some
innocent
stuff.
face.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all know why. I thought this was really going to be a good one. I was really proud of this. It's like, we might not make it.
Yeah. It is a good one.
y'all.
Go
We
ahead with
just
Virginia. Go ahead. I'm
disregard
sorry.
her. Go ahead.
Virginia. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. Virginia was 17-year-old servant. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Y'all.
Go ahead, Tisha. Okay.
Lord. Okay. Okay, so basically she was a servant, which looking at the screen. I don't understand. Oh Lord. Look at the camera. I was trying to look at the lady. I don't know why. I was trying to respect her. Okay. I think okay. So anyway, she went washing.
It's the way she said
It is.
She didn't invent nothing, but she went washing.
Okay. I better get straight to the point then. We ain't gonna get through it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna summarize it up. So basically what happened with her was she someone really tried.
I'm finna feel bad because I feel like you're gonna say something now.
Yeah,
I do too.
Okay, so Virginia went washing.
Okay, so she was a servant. So what year was this? It's like 1912. So she wasn't a slave, but she was still like the housemaid or whatever.
Okay.
And she went washing one day for her boss. The boss came, she came back.
Mm-hmm.
The boss accused her of stealing her purse. She said she didn't. And then the lady started, and then her boss, Miss Blvd, what's her name, started hitting her with the tobacco device. And
G. I'm laughing because she
That's messed up. That's messed up. Y'all, I'm not laughing at her. I'm just what the
Yeah.
hell is a tobacco
device. What kind of tobacco device?
oh wow, y'all, we might have to cancel this because it's not gonna work. It ain't gonna flow. I thought I did right, Virginia. Okay.
You
Well, somebody
did.
need
It's
to hear her story.
Yes, they do. It's just a tobacco device.
Yeah.
Anyway, so at a reflex, she hit her back.
Okay, go for it.
I know that's right. I know that. Okay, I don't know. Virginia.
So she hit her
when
back
she hit
and
her
what
back,
happened?
It is. So the lady started hollering because she reflexed.
She
She was
was-
defending herself.
like
She
she
stuffed
beating
the
her
towel
down.
in her mouth
Oh,
to make her
no.
stop crying because she was so scared because she
Wait,
thought.
Virginia stuck a towel in.
Yo, who got the towel? I'm trying to understand. I'm sorry.
People gonna think we evil.
Girl,
It's not that. I'm sorry.
It's not that.
So who stuffed the towel in whose
Okay.
mouth?
So Virginia got scared when the lady started
Oh,
hollering.
okay.
'Cause she didn't want
Okay.
nobody to hear. So she stuffed it. They said, okay, like I'm really trying to show y'all that I'm understanding now. They said, okay,
Yes.
And so she stuffed the towel in her mouth to make her be quiet.
Okay.
Then she ran out the house. Long story short, they accused her of murder.
Did the lady die?
The lady did. The lady died. But she don't know how she died.
She couldn't.
yeah, the
didn't
lady
have her
couldn't
hands to take the tail out of her mouth.
Nothing. This girl never. They was like, okay. So then
17. Please don't tell
17.
me they murdered her.
Oh,
So they
wow.
electrocution for self-defense. She was the first 17-year-old woman that was executed for this.
Now I want to
Wow.
And then now let me read you the letter that her mother wrote to the governor trying to get her just to do like just give her life in prison.
that- but
that
not-
letter
wow.
gonna make me cry for real. What she say?
She
That's
said
Mm.
she said, "My name is Charlotte Christian and I am the mother of Virginia Christian.
Mm.
As near as I can tell, I have to read it like this, y'all, because
Yeah,
I just
just
know
read
I'm
it.
40-year-old and I worked for Mrs. Bolette when I was a young girl before I was married. I did not know that there was any dispute between Mrs. Bolette and Virginia and the skirt until the day Mrs. Bolette came after Virginia, which was the same day that she was killed. I asked Mrs. Bolette why did she not come and let me know about the skirt. And she said that after she looked, she found the skirt, but that she had accused Virginia of taking the skirt.
Mm.
And Virginia had told her that she was not going to work for her anymore, and she kept on insisting for Virginia to come to her house. I made Virginia go. That was the day that the trouble happened.
Mm.
And she said, and Mrs. Bolette left my house in the morning, and okay, this is the wrong letter, but this is the wrong letter. Okay, here it is. I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna edit that part. This is the part here. She said, "Dear Mr. Governor, please give me for bowing low to write you a few lines. I am the mother of Virginia Christian, and I have been paralyzed for more than 3 years, and I could not look after Jenny as I wanted to. I know she done an awful thing when she killed Mrs. Bolette, and I hear that the people of the penitentiary wants to kill her, but I is praying night and day on my knees that God will soften your heart so that she may spend the rest of her days in prison. They say that the whole thing is in your hands, and I know, Governor, if you would only save my child, who was only 16 years old,
Oh, wow.
God bless
16.
you forever. If I was able to come to see you, I could explain the things to you better. I ask that you help me and sympathize with me. I am your humble subject."
Oh,
That is so
So the day
sad.
before she died, she said, I know I'm getting more than I deserve. I'm prepared to answer for my sins, and I believe the Lord has forgiven me. I fear that Mrs. Bolette may not have been a Christian. I blame no one for my situation. I hope to see Mrs. Bolette in heaven, and I thank all of you who have worked on my behalf. That was her letter before she died. So I just, we were
That's sad.
17.
That
Can you
is.
imagine when we did at 17, like the stuff we did, and to have been, because I really believe the girl was just in self-defense, and it just
Right,
probably clicked like, you gonna hit me
Yes.
with a,
That's
because
why
I
you putting your
researched what the
hands on me.
tobacco thing, it's a heavy metal thing back then. So that thing probably hit her head, and she probably
And
was
not a
like,
reflex.
reflex.
Right.
And she got the broom, and then, screaming,
So
you know.
she just tried to put the tail to keep her from. She wasn't
That's
trying.
sad.
So that's why she looked so.
Hurt and sad and
This was
pain.
the
Yeah,
day
so this was
before,
her,
the day before she was gonna die.
That's
Oh,
horrible.
wow.
That's horrible.
That is. That is.
And for her to write that letter like that,
Yeah.
we would have been like, this is not, we would have been still fussing. That lady said, I pray that she make it in heaven. It's like,
Yeah.
Wow.
oh, wow.
Yeah, that
That
is.
is crazy.
That's
So
that
it's
is
not a up me, lift me story, but
it's
I was
just her story.
dang,
Yeah,
I
it
was
is
just
her
like
story.
17, y'all.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And the mama was like, girl, they got the real letter still. The letter she can't spell hardly.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get that off us.
No, I wasn't saying it. My heart goes out.
Yeah.
Like, that is a touching story
That is.
and sad. And I was never laughing at her. It's just, it was hard for me initially to look. And when you was like 17, I just was like, oh my gosh. Like, I
Yeah.
was not expecting you
Yeah,
to say that.
yeah.
Yeah, she said, yeah.
But it is a story that needed to be heard. And that's
Mhm.
sad. And can you imagine that being your child? Your 16, 17
Right.
year old
Knowing
child?
it's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Because you know during that time, they wasn't trying to hear that.
At all.
Yes.
They weren't trying to hear
And the
that.
fact
I mean,
that she was just still like, I
Yeah.
know she need to do the time.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't trying to
They said just
uphold
give her
from-
life.
Or make
Yeah,
excuses or,
excuses,
yeah.
but yeah.
they said
don't-
just give her
don't-
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said no.
is
When
a
I
good
was
one.
researching it, they said that it was an angry mob. outside the courthouse every day.
I
Like,
could imagine.
you will
I
kill this
bet.
girl.
I could
So that's
imagine.
another thing. It's kind of like they probably like, I don't even want to deal with this. Let's just kill her because the KKK going.
It's gonna come back on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
we got time for our other one or no?
Yes, we have time.
Okay.
That was heart gripping.
That was.
Our next topic is unlearn some stuff. Things that you need to. Is it just things you need to unlearn, or
What are some
sayings, or
things that we can unlearn?
unlearn? Yeah,
Unlearn.
cold now.
Yes.
It is.
It got cold. It's like they sure know how to get you out of here.
We know that everybody probably got those things that they were brought up, those colloquialism sayings, things that they did in
Right.
their household, things your mother taught you. So there's just some things that maybe you feel like you wish you would have unlearned, need to unlearn, wish other people would unlearn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess I could start with this
Uh-huh.
one. I think something that I wish that people would unlearn, or some things that we can unlearn, is I'll say this from personal. I heard somebody say, like, I feel like when bad stuff happens to me, it's the enemy. Unlearn that.
Mm-hmm.
Some bad stuff is self-inflicted. Like, you
Yeah.
brought that upon yourself,
Mhm.
and you don't want to take accountability.
Right.
Everything that bad happened, oh, that's the devil. Oh, that's the enemy. Oh, the enemy trying to get
Mhm.
after me. No, some of you, the enemy ain't even got to bother with. You already doing enough.
Right. Right.
No. Everything bad is not the enemy.
Mhm.
I guess for me, it's perception. How do you look at what's bad? I feel like if you look at it like something that happened was bad, it's bad. But if you, in hindsight, a lot of stuff that you thought was bad initially could actually have worked out for your favor.
Right.
Mhm.
That's one thing. What y'all got?
Well, now that you say that, it instantly came to me like, okay, so I'm gonna do personal, then maybe I'll loop back around and do general. But
Okay.
personal, I feel like I need to unlearn that if just because somebody do you, well, maybe that's anybody, but if somebody do you wrong, that don't mean that they don't love you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Unlearn. People make mistakes. They're human.
that's right. That's a good one.
Don't think just because somebody did something, they didn't show up or they didn't call you, whatever. That does
Right.
not mean that you never. I got that bad, so the love was never real, right?
But
So it
then
was
you
all
do
a
that.
lie.
But then the same people do it to somebody else. But there was a time when you didn't show up for somebody,
Mhm.
and you didn't.
Right.
Because
That
I
don't mean
just
you don't
stood
love them.
somebody up just the other day. But I respect you.
Yeah.
I made a
Mhm.
mistake.
It's nothing
Yeah.
personal.
It's nothing personal, but I
Yeah.
did do it. There's no excuse.
Right.
But then for me, it's okay. It's like, well, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. It was
Mhm.
just for the hair. But I was just like, she was like, what happened? And I was like, I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
But I
do go
kept
far
I
with
kept
that.
moving like it was
Right,
no big deal.
right.
But that would have been me. I'd have been like, so you gonna disrespect my time like that?
Mhm.
You must never
Yeah.
cared.
Yeah.
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 So it's like that's not fair to do that. So
Mhm.
That's your personal one.
that's a personal one.
You
but
got
in
a
general,
personal. Oh,
okay.
go ahead. No,
Oh,
what's your
no.
general? I want to
I'm
hear.
just saying in general, I think a lot of people do that too. Like
Yeah,
you instantly think bad of someone
yeah.
or that they're out to
You
get
couldn't have
you.
loved me if you did
right,
that, or you
Yeah.
said
right,
that.
right.
You
So
couldn't have loved
everything
me.
good that I did
Yeah.
for you went out the window.
Right. And you just focus on that.
And just focus on that one thing.
right there.
Yeah.
I didn't really do just a personal one. I
Mhm.
just was thinking about like society, how they basically like they with the whole like being a side piece, side chick, side dude, how they like up like they brag
Big
up
up
and
it.
boast up.
Mhm.
Yes. Like
Like you
unlearn that.
winning. Yeah.
Yes, like they
Like it's
brag it
cute.
and
I'm
portray
gonna
it
say
to
this.
be
I don't understand why you would want to
something.
share anything, because
Mhm.
ultimately you sharing stress and STDs and
Yeah.
everything else. Money. I'm not sharing my money.
Mhm.
Tisha, I'm not going there with you.
Hey girl, thanks for my money.
Yeah, just I mean, yeah.
If
Like
you don't
said,
think high enough of yourself
of
to be
your-
number one and you okay with being number two, that's a problem.
It's lack. Yeah, that
Mhm.
sounds like a
That's a
self-esteem
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Unlearn
my
that, yeah.
personal unlearn is I had to unlearn. I was brought up old school. So back when I was brought up, if your kid said something, it's like talking back. I had to unlearn that with kids that's not talking back. If
Mhm.
they tell you
how they
feel,
about
that's
something.
not talking back. You know.
Yeah.
Just last night, Olivia was bouncing like on a little bed or whatever, and her mom was like, "Stop that bouncing,"
Mhm.
and she kept bouncing. I was like,
Mhm.
"Olivia, your mom told you to stop bouncing." She was like, "What? It's just bouncing. It's not harming anyone." And
Mhm.
so initially, I wanted to be like, "Hey, quit," but
Mhm.
then I started thinking, I was like, she kind of got a point.
Yeah.
But I had to unlearn that.
Yeah.
Letting kids say what they need to say. As long as it's not
It's like
disrespectful.
a fine line,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It's like a
Because
fine
I was
line, 'cause
raised, when I said something that ends with a
that's
period,
it.
that's
Right.
it. You don't make a comment. If you
Yeah.
even say, too loud.
Okay.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
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 It is a fine line.
It
Yeah.
is. It's a fine line between that. But yeah, I do agree with you. Kids should have a little voice.
She said a little voice. Don't make it too loud.
A little voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have one more. Y'all gonna relate to this. People who feel like, oh, what kind of friends I got? They didn't help me when I was down and out. They didn't come to my rescue. I'm cutting off all my friends who weren't there for me. You're grown. You're grown. I'm sorry. I'm not saying your friends, y'all shouldn't help each other out or be a support system. But when you expect it, it's like you passed 30-something years old and they didn't give me gas money or they didn't come through when I had a surgery or they didn't. The last 3 letters of grown are OWN, OWN.
Ooh.
It is nobody's responsibility to take.
Yeah.
Now, you would be lucky to have a friend to come by and support you and help you.
Right.
But that's not, ain't nothing in a job title of friend that says take care of you.
Or you shouldn't expect them to drop out everything that they have going on because something came up
with you.
With you. Yeah.
And this is another thing with
I
that,
agree.
sometimes with women and men. It's like you get mad at your friends for not being there, but your own dude ain't there for you. Like the dude you talking to ain't even there for you.
Right.
Right.
Where dude at?
Yeah.
Then they
Oh,
look
boy.
at you crazy like, did you really just ask that? Yeah, where dude at? You expect me to come bring you gas money, but you just was laid up with John and he didn't give you nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Unlearn
That's
that,
true.
please.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. That is a good one.
What time? Nigga said, let me look at that time.
I guess I need to look over there.
Yeah. I think, I was like, 'cause I'm gonna do a society one.
Come on.
I think that we need to unlearn that we are different from each other. Or not that we can be different. Like I feel like, and I'm just gonna say just us as a culture, we think that we all have to be the same. And particularly, I'm going to talk about, I think I said this to y'all on the phone, that all blacks have to be Democrat. And all you can't be Republican. You can't be independent.
Right.
Says who?
Right.
When I did my ancestry, all of our ancestors were Republican at first.
Yes.
So it flips. I know it flipped at a certain time, but I remember mom when I was little, she said, "You Democrat, don't ask no questions.
Right.
You black, you Democrat, don't ask." And I just went along with it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you can be one or you not. That's not my point. I'm just saying, but I think everybody should have a right to do what's best for them and their household, and you should be okay with their decision.
That's right.
And you shouldn't make them be no less black.
Because
Or frowned
they want
upon
to-
because
Or frowned
they-
above because
yeah.
they
Yeah.
were. And honestly, I'm gonna do another one. Go one step further. Y'all need to quit shaming people who don't want to vote. There might be a personal reason why they don't want to vote.
Right.
Maybe they don't want to
it's
do
their business
the
if they
lesser
don't
or
want
two
to.
evils. Maybe some people be like, it's the lesser two evils. Maybe somebody don't want to do evil at all.
Right.
Maybe they
right.
think both evil and they don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know we fought for the right to vote. I understand that. But at the same time, is that the end of the world if this person said, I choose for me and my household not
An
to vote?
operative
vote.
word being the right to.
The
which
right to.
means that if you don't want
If
to.
you choose not to,
If you
it should
choose
be
not to,
okay.
that's your right,
Right.
too.
Right.
I've never
right.
gotten mad at nobody if they didn't vote.
Mm-mm.
You didn't vote. It's
Me
like,
neither.
And they do get
Or they'll
like,
be like,
yes.
you don't basically saying like you don't have a voice. If you didn't, you should have voted if you wanted to have.
or
a
you the
voice.
reason why we in
Yeah,
turmoil.
right,
If
yeah,
you
Don't
don't
try
do
to
your
speak
part.
up about it now. You didn't vote, so
Yeah.
your voice don't matter.
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't think that's cool to do that to people.
I'm going to give a society one
Uh-huh.
that we've all been taught. Hard work is success. Negative. Negative.
Uh-huh.
I agree with that. I disagree with that. I mean, hard work is not success. Success is doing what you love and being good at it.
That's true.
And it's fulfilling for you. That doesn't necessarily have to be I'm sweating in my hard work and that doesn't necessarily mean that.
Right. Right.
I don't think that's success. Everybody has to define what success is for them.
That's true.
Some women just want to have a family and be
Yeah.
loved and be married.
Right.
And that's their definition of
okay.
success. And that's okay.
Right.
Right.
You know, it's hard work pushing out them kids, but I mean,
Yeah, just being a housewife is
Yeah.
hard work too, especially when you got kids and sports. And
yeah.
doing
Stop
all
thinking
of
that the harder
so-
you work, that's what makes you
Yeah.
successful.
Right.
No,
Right.
no, work smarter, not harder.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say another one of mine is celebrating pagan holidays.
Are you saying don't do it?
Well, I'm just saying, like, look into it. Do you know what you really celebrating?
No,
Like,
but I
look
like the day
into
off.
it.
No, but thanks for the day off of work.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily. Well, yeah, I'm not saying unlearn it, like stop doing it right now. But I'm just saying, look a little more
Yeah.
into it.
Well, what I would say about that is that don't judge somebody who doesn't want to do it. If
they don't,
see there
yeah.
again, you
Yeah,
can't
if you
because if you don't want me judging you for celebrating the pagan
Don't
holiday,
judge.
then don't judge me for saying that it is.
You don't celebrate Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, I agree. With
Right.
that. Why
I
are
don't want
you?
them-
Yeah.
Don't if I don't want to do it,
Right.
don't make
It
me
should be
do
okay.
it. And if
So
maybe I
then
want to
they
do it in my
consider you
own
to
way.
be, Are
That's
you a
right.
Jehovah Witness?
Right.
Right.
No, I don't have
No.
to
Are
be
you
a
a
Jehovah
Muslim?
Witness.
Yeah,
Right.
it's always a
not
follow-up
settle.
question.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's
Right.
like it's because I think that at the end of the day, I think we all know that they're pagan holidays that
Yes.
we've made
Mhm.
into our
A
own day.
thing, yeah.
We
Yeah.
made it a thing. It's like, and it's not. And then for people who are Bible thumpers, that's not biblical. You don't have that doesn't give me into heaven by celebrating Christmas.
I ain't even seen one holiday that we celebrate that we created. That was, I mean, even Resurrection Day, we made it Easter. Like that's
Right.
not even
has nothing to do with him.
got nothing to do with a rabbit.
Right.
Right. Exactly. Or eggs.
None of
Nothing
them
Or a
have-
basket.
or
none
Kris
of them
Kringle
are
or none
or
of
a new
that.
outfit.
Christ-centered.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Or Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh.
Right.
And so,
Tired.
like with the so it was basically saying that each holiday celebrates the 7 deadly sins. Basically, it was like Thanksgiving
Oh.
is gluttony, overindulgence.
What?
Oh.
Christmas
This is good.
is representing greed. Valentine's Day represents sin of envy or and lust.
Mm.
Love making and reminder of loneliness. Independence Day represents sin of pride.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Labor Day, the sin of sloth. Mother's Day, Father's Day represents sin of anger. It stirs up emotions from resentness, to frustration of family dynamic, whatever that
Wow.
was, sadness. And then it was also saying like New Year's. It said don't celebrate New Year's because you break the first commandment of God. Exodus 23, 20 verse 3. It says thou shalt have no other gods before me. Matthew 15:3 says Jesus says to stop breaking commandments by following man's traditions. So
Right.
I was just saying, not
That was
telling
good.
y'all
Good.
not
That's good.
to
That was good.
celebrate, but
Just
know
know-
what you're
yeah,
celebrating.
Know what
Like,
you're celebrating. That's
yeah.
good. I
That's
like
a
that.
struggle for me.
Unlearn
Yeah.
just going along with things.
Yeah.
Looking
Right.
to
And then it's also like that's such a hard thing. I know it is because
It
you've been
is.
doing it for so long.
Yeah.
And
And
then
you've
it's
taught
like-
it to your
and you
children,
taught
and
it to your
generations
children.
after
And
you.
so
So
how do you
then
stop?
you know it's pagan, and then the minute boo don't bring you a gift, you kind of
You
look
mad at
upside
boo.
their head.
Right.
Right.
But it's
Mhm.
like, but you said it's pagan, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So it's
Or
hard.
we celebrating or are we not?
Yeah, exactly. We in or
Yeah.
out, but it's hard.
It
but
is
I
hard.
do know that those holidays ain't got nothing to do,
Mm-hmm.
nothing at all.
Right.
But at the same time, I feel like if you convicted about it, then handle it accordingly. But if you're not
Mhm.
convicted about it,
Go on about your
Go on
way.
about your day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because things are motor.
Mhm.
right?
I think my last one is it's your job to cheer people up. I can't stand that sounds so harsh. I don't like when people be like if I'm having a day or a moment, I won't even say it's a day, it's a moment.
Mhm.
And somebody's like, well, I just want to cheer you up. I just feel like it's my job to cheer you up. No, it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not. Happiness is your own responsibility.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I agree.
And two, even sometimes when I'm not happy, it's okay because I have joy. And there's a big
Mhm.
difference. Happiness is circumstantial. So when
Yeah.
Right.
things are good, you'll be happy.
Uh-huh.
When things are bad, you'll be sad. But when you have joy, it's like you could be good in the midst either way.
Right.
And so I would tell people too, like, oh, I want to cheer you up. I want
Right.
to make your day.
Right.
No, sometimes I want to be in the mood that I'm in.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm in a funky, quirky kind of mood. And
Or
it's
what
me
about
having
if people
emotions.
Ask what's wrong.
Yeah.
Do that bother you?
When people ask what's wrong, I don't like when they
Thank
ask
you.
over and over and
I
over. And I'm
don't
like,
either.
I'm good. Are you sure? Because
I
I'm
don't like
okay.
that.
But you just said, that hello for people. That means they don't want to discuss it
Yeah.
at that moment.
Right.
That's
right.
what that means. When they keep
Mhm.
going, I'm good. I'm good. They don't want to talk about it.
What's wrong?
You feel the
What's
same way about what's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Because sometimes I be like, are you trying to portray your project your energy on me? Because I'm good. Just if I'm not
I do.
talking,
Yeah, don't mean
don't mean
that
I'm like,
part.
I'll be like, I'm good. Like, what's wrong? You know,
What's wrong
I
with
don't-
you?
Yeah, because I'm fine.
Sometimes my personality is like bubbly and vivacious, and sometimes it's just like just subtle.
Yeah.
It's just
here
I'm
chilling.
just
Me,
chilling.
I'm always
Yeah.
chilling. So people I be like, I'm good.
I'm good.
Like,
Yeah, you finna make
like
you finna make
don't
it a problem.
ask me no more.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
You got any more?
I don't
You
think
got
so.
any more?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
What
that
else I
was
need to do?
yeah.
Unlearn. Y'all need to unlearn this bad driving y'all doing on these roads because y'all can't drive.
Girl.
I do have one more.
What?
I got a
She
lot on
trying to
this
get me
thing.
started.
Okay, with this driving.
That girl said it's a method.
My last one is like I guess what the driving.
Mhm.
You're not winning if you do not have certain things. Like
Or you're not blessed.
yeah, if you don't
Yeah.
Ooh, that's another
That's
one.
a good one.
Okay, go ahead.
what? No, I'm going.
No, unlearn blessed. Blessed to me is not materialistic
Materialistic.
things.
It's at all.
Mhm.
And these
That's
pastors
good.
gotten people think if you don't have
Right.
the Lord provides and he gives me
Yeah.
all abundantly. He would give you pressed down, shaking up,
Mhm.
give it
Running
to your
over.
bosom. And I'm
Right.
like, sir,
Yeah.
no.
He
That's
gives
not
you what you need, not what
Right.
you
Mhm.
want.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Unlearn that. And if I'm healthy all the days of my life,
That's
that
the
is it.
blessing.
That's
And
it.
just
If I'm
being in your right
free,
mind.
That is it.
That part, if
Yeah.
I'm free,
Yes.
I'm not in some
Absolutely.
prison. I could be in another country where I don't
Yes.
have rights.
Right.
right.
That's a
Man.
blessing to
That
me.
That's a
That's a
blessing.
blessing.
Yeah. I agree.
Is that it? I think we covered it.
Yes.
Is we on time? We
Like,
on
comment,
time.
subscribe.
And do y'all
Continue.
believe in was this the mermaid episode?
Yeah. Was it?
Mermaids,
Mhm.
sirens.
I feel like this one been going on for a while. Is it just me?
That's a long episode. It feel
Y'all
like
feel
it.
like it was?
You
It's because
don't?
y'all laughed so hard at Virginia.
Yeah,
It
and-
took about 30 minutes.
I wasn't
I
laughing.
love us, Virginia.
For-
yeah, I
yeah.
think for me, I think I'm just tired. And I was just laughing and just.
Baby, they
But
mad.
It's the,
her-
y'all,
her
it's the way
story is
Tisha was
very
presenting the story for
touching.
me at
Yeah.
first because she was like, it was another line after the next one. It's like,
As she said, we
yeah.
should say she didn't invent nothing, and then we
yeah,
like,
then
well,
it was like,
She went and did lunch.
she did a crime. Okay, she got hit
She
over the
walked.
head. She ran. I'm like, dang. It's like,
But her
what was
story
that
was
movie?
very touching. It
Alice in
was.
Wonderland at the part where he was like, he got away on the Vapor sword or something with the Bandersnatch. It was like, we're just
Yeah.
going on and on. So I was
Mhm.
like,
Get you
yeah.
now. Okay, I'm getting
Her
sleepy.
story was touching.
Yeah, it was touching.
But yes, thank
We're
y'all
in.
again for tuning in with us.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Hopefully, we were able to brighten up your day,
Yeah.
put
And
a
thanks,
smile on your face, laughter.
Laugh.
Yeah,
and thanks for everybody that's been watching and commenting and liking and
and supporting us all
And-
the way
yeah.
around.
people been enjoying it. So thank you.
We enjoy your comments too.
Yes.
And we're outski.
Bye. Oh,
Bye.
oh, not for y'all. Bye.
This has been a Rogue Media Network